Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Breaking Ball podcast. Uh, got a little bit to get to today. We got a lot of sports going on, a lot of good matches, a lot of good golf tournaments. First, we got the Cognizant Classic, which was delayed into a Monday finish, which yeah, kind of sucked because everybody had
A lot
work.
of delays. Whole
Yeah.
bunch of delays.
Nobody got to really watch it. We also have Premier League Match Day 27, the Manchester Derby. It was a lovely game. Fucking shit rotten awful United. Let me down.
Manchester's blue.
I needed a draw. Arsenal,
Manchester's blue.
the whole Big Six review. Also, LeBron, my arch nemesis, LeBron James, somehow eclipsed 40,000 points. I don't know how we've gotten to this point. Probably because he's been playing basketball since he came out the womb. But, ooh, is that Bruce?
We have a special guest
It
star.
is Bruce.
Okay. And then we're going to wrap it up with a little bit of NFL Combine recap. We're going to be looking at some of our biggest risers coming draft time, possibly.
Texas went crazy. Went in there and wrecked shop at the combine. Great performance.
Mm-hmm. Will Caleb Williams be the number 1 overall pick?
I
Dude,
think
the
we have a
Chicago Bears.
couple.
Did we find
We have
some
a couple
glue?
other.
We'll see.
We have a couple other NFL topics that need to be
Yep.
discussed. Big stuff happened today. Free agency coming
Yeah.
up next week. Some teams are going to look completely different.
Yep. Really, just NFL news in general. And then we have our Arnold Palmer picks at the end, which, we got some guys that got some points. Also got some guys that didn't get any points and lost some fucking points. But yeah. So let's jump right in here, boys, to the Cognizant Classic, which again, just I liked
golf.
the field. Yeah, I liked the field again, but the PGA needs to do something. We just need some better fields.
Well, dude, the broadcast the whole time me and Jake were watching, they're showing Rory McIlroy. I feel like because I was working while watching at the same time, and I'd look up from my monitor and look at the screen, and I'd see Rory with another birdie putt. He'd blow it fucking wide every time. It was like, I'm serious, like 5 times I looked at the screen. It's Rory with a birdie putt, and he's blowing it wide every time.
Yeah, I mean
that was something tough to watch. I'm gonna be the one who does it. I'm fine with the small fields. I like seeing the smaller name guys come up. Like I like seeing a Jake Knapp win. I like seeing all these rookies we've had win this year. I think it's very cool for the game of golf. It's the future kind of generation of golfers that are going to be on the PGA Tour for years to come. I don't see why PGA would do anything about that.
because Jake, we need to get all the guys. Imagine if all the guys could play together again. It'd be like major golf all the time.
Yeah, well, it's just not at a state where it's going. It's going to happen. It's not going to happen anytime soon. No matter what, any framework for a deal, there's no deals been signed or anything. So we just have to rock with what we have now. And just, I mean, I don't know. I kind of don't really want those guys to come back because then that takes away from these younger guys.
Yeah, I mean, I just, I'd like to see imagine all these younger guys though now with the older guys.
Well, I mean, there's only so much room in a field for a tournament.
Yeah, but I mean, you could still like Jake Knapp could have still came up. All those guys, there's still room to come up. You're still playing the golf tournament, and not all of those guys would play. Some of them.
And then you would still hold this complaint that you need to see these guys play because they want to take some time off.
Well, no, I'm saying like maybe you get a
we have big events. We have big events coming up.
yeah. I'm saying, but like a tournament like this, maybe you get a Cam Smith to play along with a Rory McIlroy, so you get two of those guys in. Yeah, maybe a Dustin Johnson plays, and you get a Dustin Johnson in there. It's not all of them playing, but it's like here, there, maybe see Rory on the Live Tour. You never know. Yeah, but nevertheless,
that'll never happen.
there was a golf tournament played other than the field, and we had Austin Eckroat, first time PGA. What is that? 4 now? 4 first time PGA Tour event winners this season.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Jake Knapp.
Seems like it's just this last 4 weeks.
Pavone.
The new guys.
Yeah. Jake Knapp, Pavone, Dunlap, and now Eckroat. So, yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't know what I was bitching about. Maybe it's cool to see some of these guys come up.
Yeah, obviously it's cool to see like a Tiger Woods-esque player just dominate, but at the same time, week after week, that's going to get tired. I like seeing these other guys have their moment where, it takes a lot to win a golf tournament. It takes a lot to play good golf for 4 days. I mean, we can't even put it together for 9 holes, so.
You had no problem, Frank, when Scotty Scheffler blew out on the scene and went off 2 or 3 years ago. So
Scotty Scheffler was still a big name. He was on the Ryder Cup team in what, 2020?
21, I believe.
No, yeah, 21.
21.
Yeah. He hadn't won an event
Whistling
yet.
Straits.
I guess that's fair.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
So,
that's fair.
but I mean, down the stretch though, it got a little shaky there for Eck. So he came out on Monday, played from the 4th hole on. Pretty impressive to go birdie to come out, and then. So I remember actually I was watching this while I was working. Nobody listened to this that I was working with. Actually, I wasn't watching. I was listening to it. On 14, whenever he missed a short par putt, and it like just opened the door for maybe Minwoo Lee to on 18 eagle it, and then Minwoo Lee just straight up fucking sliced his ball into the right rough. So. But so there was a slight chance that there was going to be a playoff, which was they were talking about it, and they were like, well, because they were expecting more rain, and they were saying if there was going to be a playoff, then they might even have to push it off till Tuesday.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that didn't happen.
Yeah. Bruce, how you doing?
Fantastic.
What are you showing off, the Bayern Munich?
Somehow we have a peg leg managing our players, and we still go out there and ensure a victory. We have player coaching Harry Kane and Thomas Mueller. They said they were too old.
Okay. Well, I guess Thomas Mueller is on the PGA Tour.
A lot of these Kansas cheerleaders are ugly as shit.
Whoa.
Damn.
Wow. That's a hot
Sorry if we have any Kansas viewers.
New segment, guys. Which college has the hottest cheerleaders? Not Kansas.
It's definitely not Kansas. I'm looking at them right now.
My money's on the Sun Devils.
Oh my God.
Well,
Boys,
good for Austin, man.
Yeah.
He finished the tournament, That's a hard tournament to get through. What? That's 5 days of playing golf. You might not have been playing the whole time, but you're still sitting there at the tournament for 5 days trying to win. That's harder than normal.
Yeah.
I'll have some commentary, actually, on this PGA leg. It's one thing to be the pride of South Korea. It's another thing to completely collapse and piss yourself out there on the green. That's all I gotta say. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
S.H. Kim?
That was my guy. I believed. No, Tom is fine. Tom is fine.
Tom is fine. All right, let's move on. Next thing we got on the agenda here, Premier League match day 27.
Wow.
And boy, was it a doozy.
Sheffield United was not ready.
You want to start with Sheffield United?
Yeah, I actually want to start with Sheffield United.
Okay.
If you're a fan of Sheffield United, take a good look in the mirror. I want you to run your hands across your face. And I want you to have a self-realization moment. Hey, we're never going to be good. Hey, we're never going to be competitive. Hey, what do you do it for? Maybe you like the color of the kit. Maybe you like where they play at, Maybe you like the player that played there in the early thousands. But hey, all I'm seeing was a husk of a team.
I was telling Frank, I was like, most of those people probably just live in Sheffield. And they're like, okay, yeah, we'll support the local
Well,
team.
it was Arsenal 6,
Yeah.
Sheffield United 0. And that's
But
why
they're probably a
ahead.
top 6 team they have that they support. And I'm sure half those people in there were fucking Arsenal fans that are also Sheffield.
Well, what's it called? Sheffield is it's like I thought it was. Hold up, let me check this before I say something. But Sheffield United, or Arsenal 6, Sheffield United 0. I think this was probably I think this was the most they didn't even look like a Premier League side. Like, it was the most unmatched thing I've ever watched. Like,
yeah, dude, that was like a Prem 3 team.
I thought they were gonna go in the locker room 15 minutes into the game when they were down 4-0. I thought they were just gonna pack it up.
Well, Frank, we say this now about Sheffield United, but you know who Chelsea has coming up on their schedule? Sheffield United.
Sheffield United.
And I swear to fucking God, Frank, I swear to God, if we go out there and we're up 1-0 and they score a late goal to tie it, I can guarantee you that's probably what's going to happen. And the timeline is going to explode on Twitter on this fucking guy managing the squad.
Well, no, so Sheffield, for your little, your English, the island of England geographic. Sheffield is next to Leeds, so I guess you're either a Sheffield United fan or a Leeds fan.
Wow, you're really stuck between a rock and a hard place over there. Shout out to my
or a Nottingham.
Horrible.
So Nottingham's
not
south
bad.
of Sheffield.
Nottingham has history. They got
3, 4, and 20 is what they are in the Premier League. I mean, I don't even think you could really say they've looked like a Premier League side all season.
Oh, no, they're going back down. They're going back down. It's over. Everton got 6 points. They got 6 points deducted, and they're still ahead of them.
Everton took a little L to West Ham this week, too. West Ham got a nice little dub against Everton this week. Getting a nice little 3 points.
West Ham's nice.
Had 2 goals after the 90th minute in extra time. Edison Alvarez at the last minute, 95th. A nice little cracker, man. It was beautiful.
Oh, yeah. You're big. You're big. What position does Alvarez play?
I believe he plays Cam.
He's a versatile player, Frank. They move him a lot around the pitch.
He can play anywhere, really.
Frank, I don't think you understand. We can't afford all these guys playing a single position. We're positionless soccer out here.
Yeah, you got to play every position at West Ham, dude.
Kurt Zuma scored our first, and I know he plays in defense, so go crazy, Frank.
Soccer.
The guy's an animal abuser.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's okay, Noah. It's okay.
Wow. That's what we got going on at West Ham. Animal abuse.
We got it underneath the rug.
All right.
Everybody saw it on Twitter. It was a video of him beating the shit out of a cat.
Wow.
Happens to the best of us.
Frank, last thing about Sheffield. Y'all look good. Gotta look real good. 5 goals before half is something that's not
It's
easy
Sheffield
by
though,
any
Jake.
stretch. I get that, but that's still not easy to do. Granted, you did have an own goal.
That's
Did
what
have
a
an own goal,
team
but
fighting for a Premier League title is supposed to do to the
Yeah.
bottom of the table.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're not wrong.
So
Look
yeah,
good. Look
you know,
good.
yeah,
This
we didn't
title
show.
race is gonna be one for the ages.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's move on here. Let's Chelsea 2, Brentford 2.
Oh, brother.
Sheesh.
This
Now,
fucking...
is Poach gonna make it to the end of the year?
I saw a bunch of reports. Well, apparently it's more than it's done by the end of the year. But I think they're talking about how they don't want to fire him until the end of the year because it would be kind of a situation like last year when they fired Potter and then brought in Lampard and he didn't win a fucking game.
Oh my god. Aren't y'all taking Tuchel back?
No.
The disgraced Tuchel.
I'm gonna fucking get Mourinho back.
Fuck no.
Just gonna recycle through all their old coaches.
No. I saw Deserby was on the short list, but I don't really want him. So.
Or Une. Une would not be a bad Emery.
Yeah, just anybody other than anybody else other than the guy that we have right now. At that point, really.
So
yeah, just a late goal saved his ass for a little point. I guess whatever. No one gives a fuck.
Okay.
So y'all got Newcastle coming up next Monday, and then really, just y'all are playing for the FA Cup. That's your pride and joy right now, the FA Cup.
Woo! Fucking stupid. We can't even get into the conference league. Fucking awful, dude.
It's like Chelsea. It's like 11th. You haven't seen Chelsea down there in a minute.
We were there last year.
Yeah, but I feel like for some reason y'all were a lot better last year.
Tuchel got us like fucking 75% of our points in the 2 months he managed, and it got us through the rest of the season.
I do remember that. Y'all got really bad at the end of the year, but you weren't too bad to come out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, that was when y'all had Lampard, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he was the fucking the daycare manager, basically. Just showed up and just took the L's up the ass for the rest of the season for us.
The daycare manager. Shit.
Fuck that guy.
What lineup did y'all roll out here with?
Fucking
Jackson.
bunch of fucking losers.
Wow, Noah.
Yeah, same shit. Same shit.
Same fucking lineup, and then he
It
gets
looks
a late
like
goal.
here though on here
what the fuck
he went
is
to the
this
3 in the
one?
back. I told you he goes to the 3 in the back, but it's like
Apparently
a 5 in the back.
Apparently he did this time. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Fucking Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna put six defenders/defending mids on the field.
Fucking defending. We're defending for our lives against fucking Brentford, dude. Fucking,
yeah, that's pretty bad. It's fucking Brentford, and we're over here parking the bus.
Right, dude. Don't sleep on the Brentford attack, Frank.
Crazy. All right.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Wow.
All right. Liverpool 1, Forest 0. The main reason why I want to talk about this game is because I don't know. Did y'all see this controversial ending?
Yeah, the fucking 135th minute of extra time. Like, oh,
yeah. I mean,
just let the game go on, dude.
Well, not only that, but so apparently, right before the goal, you got to look it up. It was on Twitter too. I saw it. Like, there's people. The Forest fans are pissed off because, so Forest had the ball down by the Liverpool goal, and there was a cross in, and Konate got like hit in the head. He just fell on the ground. He was like on the ground, and the ball rolled out to this corner. near the corner flag, and a Forest player came onto the ball, and he started to dribble, and then the referee, he blew the whistle because Konate was hurt, and then so he picked the ball up, the ref, and he gave a drop ball to the Liverpool goalkeeper, which then he kicked it up, and then they got possession right in front of the goal, and then they got the foul and crossed it in. Nunez scored.
So it was Rest versus Forest, like always.
That yeah, people are all pissed. All the
Interesting.
Forest fans are
No,
pissed
it's not
about
refs versus Forest. It's the refs fucking love Liverpool and they're giving Jurgen Klopp the 360 gawk in his final season.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
The 360 Glock. The
Yeah.
Glock 9000.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I don't get why is there so much extra time this year? I feel like there was not this much last year.
It was because
Yeah,
everybody
I've watched multiple games going 90 plus 8, 90 plus 11.
Because Jake, you know, everybody goes down, they tear their ACL like 5 times a game.
Yeah,
dude.
Go ahead now.
I was just gonna say the refs are just so scared these days to fuck shit up. So
that's perfect. That's what I was about to say.
They're trying to make up for their mistakes.
Apparently, too, the Forest owner was trying to get into Paul Tierney's locker room after the game because he wanted to have a word with him. So, yeah, I don't know. And then they're talking about all this, like, I don't know, with the VAR, and I don't know. It's like, just use the VAR, but make it make sense. Like, if you see something blatant, call what you see. Don't be like, oh, well, we can't call that because it's past or whatever. 'Cause they're always doing that shit.
Don't call
Fucking
it. It wouldn't be
ridiculous.
right to call it. We can't
Yeah.
call that here.
Yeah.
Like, no, what?
Yeah. You fucking see it on the screen. Call it.
You're acknowledging it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's fucking crazy. But all right, let's move on. Let's get to the Manchester Derby. I wish Big Al was here.
I do too.
Manchester City 3, United 1. I thought they fucking had it, man.
You thought, but this is what champions do, Frank. They just flex their muscles. They had us in the first half. They had me in the first half. I'm sitting there watching this. I'm like, we're gonna draw. But no. A young man by the name of Phil Foden came to the rescue. Class player. 2 great finishes, and then Holland with the cherry on top.
Well,
I will say though, defense looked real shaky to start, but they definitely improved over time.
I don't get why Ten Hag wants to always bring Rashford off. I get they were saying something about it's because he thinks he gets tired and then lacks the defensive aspect. Fuck that. There's nobody on that bench worth bringing on. I'm sorry. There's not a fucking soul worth bringing on.
To take Rashford off in that game.
Yeah, you cannot. Or Garnacho. Sorry. If they're tired and they're like, leave them on. There's nobody on that bench that needs to be fucking playing. Nobody. The only one is what's it? Rasmus Højlund. He's hurt, so he's not playing right now. But
well, and then just to shit on them even more, the fact that he subbed Antony in for fucking Rashford of all people, of all people.
Yeah, that guy Antony he's bad.
They needed some real goal scorers out there, Noah.
Well, I'm looking at this bench, dude. I mean, other than Christian Eriksen, who the flying fuck is Amari Forson?
He's not terrible. He's young, but
and then
I mean,
I saw all the United fans saying
he's 19.
I saw all the United fans saying Amrabat needs to be sent straight the fuck back to Italy.
Well, did you see the goal he gave up, dude?
Yeah.
He just fucking handed him the ball and then just jogged back like he had
handed
no
that
idea.
to Rodri. He handed that shit to Rodri. That shit was funny.
So bad, dude. And then on the
I will-
fucking Foden goal, Casemiro looks like he's running with a loaded diaper.
Yeah.
He's washed.
Oh,
That's just how he
what?
moves. But
Oh man.
I will say, Varane played a hell of a ball game against Holland. He was making it tough for him. He's a good center back. I like him for them.
He's good. Johnny Evans in 2024 is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I used to play. That guy used to be on Ultimate Team in like FIFA 2012, playing for Manchester United. It's 2024, and this
Yeah.
guy is starting at left center back for them.
That'd be like us calling up Gary Cahill and saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, bud, you want to come play a fucking match?"
Yeah. It'd be like John Terry, dude.
I mean, like clearly he's not as good as John Terry.
Yeah.
But it is like, I mean, yeah, he
Or
played so long
Mertesacker.
ago. Mertesacker.
29 pace.
It's so fucking bad, dude. I have no clue what United's doing, but I don't really get, because it's like some United fans like Ten Hag and some don't, and it's like I have no clue the direction of this. They just brought in Sir Jamie Ratcliffe, so we'll see.
He's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. So I don't know, but it's I mean.
The stat that like really blows my mind about this game. You want to talk about domination? I have it right here in my notes. Manchester City had more shots than United had possession. We had 27 shots. They had 26% possession.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you employ people like Casemiro, Antony, and Johnny Evans supporting the midfield.
Well, also,
Those are dogs.
Jake, you have to look at this from United's perspective. They know they're not going to go in there and play y'all off the ball. It's not their game. They can't even do that to. They can't even go to Brentford.
Couldn't do that
and
to Sheffield.
They struggle. They have to. It's the old Spurs tactic.
Uh-oh.
Play compact defense, play tight, and then we'll catch you on the break once or twice, and that's how we'll beat y'all. Spurs beat y'all twice a few years ago doing that with Son.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's how you have to play. But you just have to let City get their, because they're just technically better than a lot of people, than a lot of teams. So you're not, and especially if you're a mid, like, not saying United's a mid-table club, even though they fucking play like it, but they have to now because they don't have the technical ability on their fucking team to do anything. Like I said, Casemiro runs around with a fucking loaded diaper.
Yeah.
You have Johnny Evans, who has fucking Alzheimer's already. So they're not gonna. They're not. They don't have the players to do anything against y'all, really, other than what they did. So.
And then they want to blame Onana for giving up goals when.
No, that man Onana saved that game from being fucking 7-1.
I was wrong about him. He's played a lot better.
He played well.
Yeah, he's played a lot.
Well, so you weren't wrong at first, because he was playing like a sack of shit when he first got there.
Oh no, he was bad at first, but
he's definitely started to pick it up for them. I've noticed that as well too. But did y'all, in other news, did y'all see that Netflix is coming out with the Manchester City documentary series about the treble winning
I'm not
season
watching
last year? It's gonna be so electric. I can't wait.
Here it comes. Yeah.
Also,
sounding more and more like a Swiftie by the day.
I was just looking up too. I knew
how does that even what?
I knew that United was trying to get Newcastle's sporting director, but apparently something's still not right with the Newcastle's not letting him leave. So, yeah, there's that. They're trying to get a sporting director. They haven't had a fucking sporting director in forever. So, we'll see what happens there. But
yeah, they have all the resources for it.
yeah, I mean,
But
yeah. All right.
onward to Champions League play for us, and then,
Yeah.
in my opinion, the Premier League title is going to be decided on Sunday.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you
There's
mean?
a lot more fish to fry, buddy.
What do you mean?
There's just still a quarter of the season left.
What do you mean? We will be there.
Okay, Jake. All right. Anyways. All right,
I'm
let's move
kidding.
on.
Okay.
Next we got here LeBron James eclipsing 40,000 points the other night. D-Dill, you're shaking your head. Why are you shaking your head? With the new slick back look, man. It looks sharp. Looks sharp.
I can't sit here and hate on LeBron James because he is a great player. He's done a lot for the game of basketball. But what you said earlier, the guy has been playing since he was in diapers. I think it's about time to swing him up and go into retirement. Go drink you some wine. Go buy you some wineries, LeBron James. And we'll be seeing you later, pal. That's my thought on it. I'm tired of seeing LeBron James.
He's a
We'll
wine
be
guy,
seeing you
Jake.
later. Yeah, buy you some wineries, get you some taco shacks so you can have your Taco Tuesdays, and it'll be all right,
Like-
LeBron. Right off into the sunset.
I mean, it's a really great milestone for an individual player, but I mean, 40,000 points just to get left in the shadow of Wemby? Like, I just don't know where we're.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, on a real note, on what Tyler just said, apparently he's looking for a 3-year deal on his next contract.
Yeah.
Which
So
will
he can play
probably
with
be
his
his last.
He's looking for a 3-year deal.
Playing with Bryce, that's why.
And he's just gonna fucking force his sons onto the team.
I mean, who knows?
hey,
I
the
don't think
people be talking about the Nasus like he's a fucking curse to basketball.
because he is.
You watch
That
the
guy-
compilation. That guy should not be in the NBA.
Hey, that's
he
one of the
shouldn't.
few
Tell
players to
him-
have an NBA Finals ring and a Greek Association League ring. So you better come with
I don't
respect
give a
when you
damn
speak on
about
the
the Greek
Nasus.
Association.
You better. That's a dual country athlete.
I was watching the Bucks and the Clippers game the other day, and they were every single time the Bucks fucking scored or did anything, the camera would pan to the sideline, and this dude's standing up yelling at the team like he's a fucking coach.
He's a player coach. He's like Udonis Haslam. You need him on your sideline. You need the Nasus.
So let's get something straight here, boys. Let me ask y'all something. How many points is LeBron averaging like a season?
Like
overall?
26, 27, right?
No. Like over the entire
Like just
season.
based on his
Point total all time, like 40,000.
How many years has he been in
So
the
it's
league?
gotta be.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
gotta
I'm
be
s-
close to 2,000.
He's
right?
played 22 years, no? 21?
he's averaging a total of 1,900 points
Yeah,
per
it's gotta be
season.
close to
1900.
2,000. He's
1900.
played for what, 22 years?
But the last like 5 years he hasn't played more than 60 games, so it was
I
kind
I'm
of
sure in
I
those
think he'll
first
play
years
six-
in
I think
Cleveland,
he'll
he
play
was scoring
60
more than
games.
2,000 points every year, wielding
Well,
them to the NBA Finals.
I'm just saying strictly off like 40,000 points divided by 21.
yeah, but
1,900.
it all came from mostly his first 16, 17 years, and then these last few years he's just been
So he's
managing.
averaging about 19 or 1,900
2,000.
points this season. Almost 2,000.
Yeah. Well, what smart thing you gotta say, Frank? Huh? Well, go ahead.
Michael Jordan averaged 2,200 a season.
Okay, Noah just did you not just hear Noah talking for the last minute?
Yeah, ever
Wow,
since
Thinking 16 years, LeBron was probably averaging 24, 23 probably. He was probably averaging the same as Michael Jordan.
He
said
was
2,200 points an entire season.
But
He said 1,900 points.
Yeah,
how
because
many
he's
years did Michael Jordan play, Frank?
15 years.
If you take only his 15 years, he probably is averaging that much points too, Frank.
I'm just saying.
Noah
just
literally
don't
said
get
he
what
hasn't
you're-
played in the
I
last
don't-
4 years.
I'm just saying.
Frank, I just don't understand how you
just
can
saying.
diminish. Why do you try to diminish the longevity?
Oh no, the longevity's there.
yeah playing at the elite level. That's something Michael Jordan
The
couldn't do.
longevity is obviously there.
Yeah,
It's
and
obvious.
the longevity was not there for Michael. That's why he had to.
I'm talking. No, I wouldn't say that. I
Oh,
wouldn't say that.
where was Michael at 38?
Really? So Michael at 38 on
Playing
the
baseball.
He could have played a couple more seasons.
He
playing
did too
baseball.
many other things. That's the thing.
Because he wasn't locked in. He
Times
wasn't
were different.
dedicated.
Did too many other things.
Yeah.
Like
He
gamble.
gambled, golf,
Damn.
did too many other things.
See, you should have been locked in on being the GOAT instead, Frank.
Yeah. He was the GOAT.
Honestly.
2 3-peats.
Was.
2 3-peats.
You said it.
2 3-peats.
You said it.
Oh, and here he goes. Oh my God, LeBron's so
Jesus
great. Michael
Christ.
Jordan, 6 rings.
I'm just saying. But I'm just
Okay.
you are right.
What?
You can't deny the longevity. But if we're talking peak, like the peak of basketball.
Frank, you put Braun in the fucking
Oh, I'm saying.
80s and 90s. He's dropping
We're not doing
2,500
this whole
points a season.
conversation. We're not doing this whole conversation. That's
Did
not
you
So
see
Frank-
MJ live?
No, how could I have seen him live?
He watched the highlight tapes that are put together on YouTube.
The
Of
Hardwood
only
Classics.
of only MJ.
The Hardwood Classics.
Yeah.
Those are full games, Jake.
Oh yeah. You
The
sat
Hardwood
down
Classics?
and watched all those. You sat down and watched all those.
I've seen. Not all of them. I've seen quite a few of the Hardwood Classics, Jake.
Well, I guarantee you, they're not showing any of the losses that Michael had.
There's some of those that he lost. The one, the game against the Celtics that he dropped. What was it? 50 something.
It doesn't matter. He lost.
Playoffs.
I mean, that's what you say when LeBron.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's losses in there. It's just what I'm saying. So.
Okay.
I'm not saying.
Back to the accomplishment that happened on Saturday. I personally don't think we'll ever see anybody get to 40,000 ever in their career.
Yeah, ever. Agree.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I don't think anybody's gonna play as long as him either.
Well, they were talking about it on Pardon My Take, and I think the only guys that are kind of like on pace at all is like Jason Tatum, maybe, and
he's at 11,000 now.
He's got to play till he's like fucking 43 though.
Yeah, he's at 11,000, isn't he, Jason Tatum?
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw something about Luka could do it too, but Luka's not playing that long.
Luka's not going to play that long.
Well, no, Luka's like that's a perfect example. I think he could do it, but he's not going to play that long.
No, he'll probably play till he's 34, 35, and he'll hung it up.
Because he's already at 10,000. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, averages fucking 34 in his career.
Yeah.
In Celtics, bro.
And he's played what, 5 years, 6 years?
I think 5.
5.
I think this is actually his.
This is gonna be 7. No, he got drafted in 2017.
2018. This is year 6.
6.
Yeah,
okay.
6.
So 6. So yeah, I mean,
he's averaging 34.5 points right now.
Yeah, it's not light at all.
Wow.
Shit. Well,
so yeah, LeBron's the greatest scorer of all time. Michael Jordan,
Yeah, okay. One scoring title to 10. Anyways.
Yeah. Luka actually has 11,000. He's 60 points off 11,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could probably do it, but he's not going to play long.
He's not going to play that long.
Yeah.
He did come in the league at 20, though.
Huh?
He came in the league young as shit. He might have been 19, actually. I think Because he couldn't drink for the first 2 years he was in Dallas.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
All right, let's move on. Or what? You got something else, Jake?
I was just gonna say, back to the game. Yeah, LeBron scoring 40,000 is cool and all, but when we blow a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, and I have to watch D'Angelo Russell on the bench while Cam Reddish is just getting cooked and sautéed by Jamal Murray. That's not cool. I'm not trying to see that. I need Darvin Ham gone. I want him gone. This team's not going to accomplish anything with him there.
Fire another head coach.
Well, Frank, if you watch the rotations this man puts out there, it's awful. It's awful.
How many head coaches has LeBron gone through in his career?
A lot. Most of them in Cleveland.
What? He's at 3 at LA, is he not?
No, 2.
He didn't have any in Miami.
Had 4 coaches in LA.
Yeah. 4?
No, he's had 2.
Luke Walton. Oh,
Luke
yeah.
Walton.
Luke
Who was the
Walton,
other one?
Frank Vogel.
Frank Vogel.
So 3.
And then Darvin Ham. I
And
guess
then,
3, yeah.
And then in Cleveland, he had David Blatt, Tyronn Lue.
And then that was it. And
His
then
first stint.
crazy-
His first stint with Cleveland was what was that dude's name? Bald black dude. Forget his name.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown. Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Brown. And then Eric Spoelstra. So I guess he's had 7 different head coaches his entire career. I guess it's not that much.
No, it's not that bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
But if he plays one more year with us, it'll be the longest time he has ever spent on one team at a time. So his first stint in Cleveland was 6 years, I want to say.
He's had 11 coaches.
11? Who did we miss?
Well, his first 4 years on the Cavs, he had 4 coaches.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was back when they were
they were bad.
awful.
Yeah.
Who were they?
I have no idea who these guys are. John Lucas, Keith Smart, Paul Silas, and Brendan Malone.
Okay, none of that matters.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Byron Scott was there after he left.
Okay, all right.
So 11 coaches.
You boys ready to move on to a little combine recap?
Well, I'm ready.
Combine recap.
NFL
combine recap. Yeah, and NFL/NFL news. Some big moves lately. Just in the last, got some. Who have we had get released so far? Cody Whitehair, Eddie
Jamal.
Jackson. Thank you, fucking God.
Yeah.
Russ. Mr. Unlimited.
Those 3. Russ. Players.
Literally the biggest buyout, and the next 2 closest don't even match it.
Yeah, that's definitely the worst trade in the history of the NFL.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take that honor. Thank you. We absolutely fleeced the Denver Broncos.
They're idiots.
There's been some trades like that though in history before.
Well, I think you really can't say that because a lot of people were saying that trade was gonna put them back a couple of years anyway when they gave it to them. So
I just don't.
That's not what I heard. Whenever we trade, I heard that we were the ones who got fleeced. Because they gave us Drew Lock and Noah Fant. Everyone was saying that we got fleeced when this guy is at the bottom end of his prime.
Who's gonna take him now, dude?
Well, also, I don't think that was as bad, like what they gave y'all. It's more bad that they went and signed him for $200-something million fucking dollars when he's a 30-year-old quarterback. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Whoever's on those books need to be fucking fired.
Honestly.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I don't know how George Patton has kept his job for so long because he did that, and then he went and gave up a first, a second, and I believe. No, yeah, a first and a second round pick for Sean Payton as well.
Oh my god!
So they don't have a first round. I thought they had a first round pick.
No, they gave up their first round pick last year for him. They don't have a second round pick this year. Their second round pick this year was also for Sean Payton.
But they have their first round pick this year.
Yes.
13, whatever. What is it? 13 or something?
I'm in the middle of the
12.
pack.
I don't know.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And he also hired Hackett.
Yeah. How is that guy still around?
I don't know. And he's still their GM. It makes no sense. He did all that carnage to them, and he's still the GM.
Dude, that is ridiculous.
Yeah, you thought you had it bad, Frank.
Oh, dude, that is ridiculous. He's giving somebody in that building a Glock 3000.
Or he just has
to stay.
It's the Alex Grinch situation. He's got some bad dirt on someone.
Yeah, he does.
That.
Yes, he does.
He just has to stay on.
He's just the cancer that rots within. It's a lose-lose.
Alex Grinch is taking fucking heaters from the top rope.
God, that shit's terrible.
What's it called? But getting to the combine a little bit,
Yeah,
it was fun.
Who's a riser for everybody? Who's everyone thinks gonna rise a little bit?
I think the easy answer is Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah, that's easy.
That's the easiest answer. I think Byron Murphy gave himself an extra 5 slots. I think he went from getting 15 to 30 to going top 15 in my eyes.
Yeah,
I think the biggest riser out of all the Texas guys is AD Mitchell.
AD Mitchell, probably. Yeah, no, 100%.
That's what I was gonna say.
He was probably not. He was going second, third round, and he's going to go in the first round now.
Running a 4.3 at that size with his high point ability and he's got some clean route running.
He is flexible as shit too. He even did one in the combine where he went to the ground and caught it damn near with one hand behind his back. Like shit was crazy.
All the Texas guys had a good combine.
Yeah, I would say.
Devontae had a good combine.
That it really sucks for was Jalen Ford really couldn't do anything. He didn't run a 40. Jatavian Sanders, he ran a 4.69. That's not horrible, but he thought he was going to run faster. Ryan Watts wasn't going to get drafted, I thought. But after the combine, everyone's saying Ryan Watts is getting drafted. You're not going to not draft a guy with a...
Yeah,
he's 6'3".
They're going to move him to safety.
Yeah, they are.
He had the 7th best safety RAS score in the history of the combine.
Ryan Watts?
They did.
Wow.
Yeah.
They do like some stat where it's like the measure of long or wingspan to height, and his was like a plus 11 height to wingspan ratio, and that's like insanely fucking
like
good.
6'1"?
He's 6'2". He's a true 6'2", 208.
Yeah.
And he ran a 4.3. He ran a 4.53 and a 4.51. So he ran 2 back-to-back quick 40. So he's going to get drafted. Christian Jones had a good combine too. He ran like a, I think he ran a
5.0.
Yeah, a 5.05 or a 5.07, something like that, with like a 1.8 split.
I was very shocked. I was very shocked to see that.
He just really tight. Like his hips when he opens up, like when you saw it on the bag drills, he really couldn't move. I watched a lot of it on Sunday. That guy from Oregon State, that what's it? The Samoan guy. He plays inside. He plays inside lineman or
Fua something.
Something. That guy is going to be disgusting.
Yeah.
He moves like a tight end, dude.
I like the Oregon center too, Powers Johnson.
I like him.
I don't think he was working out at the combine. I don't think I saw him.
He's supposed to be a high, like rising on the draft board.
Look, I'm all for O lineman running quick, but I don't use that as any judgment as you being a good tackle or a good guard, because I remember seeing Andre Dillard fucking moving his ass down that 40-yard dash, and he fucking sucks.
I wasn't talking about the 40. I was talking more of the bag drills, them doing like the actual on the field shit. This guy was moving his hips, getting around. Like
I only saw his 40.
A tight end. That motherfucker was moving. Whoever drafts him is getting a dog. I'm letting you know right now. That guy's gonna be a dog.
Yeah, he is. I think.
Who are you talking about?
The Oregon
the
State.
Samoan guy? Oh.
The Samoan guy from Oregon State. I can't pronounce his name, but I'm
It's
telling
like
you, I watched them
Fuani
all
or
on Sunday.
something.
That guy is going to be a dog.
Yeah.
Let me correct myself. It was 20th. 20th out of 976 free safeties.
I know, but he's going to get drafted. Ryan Watts was not going to get drafted. I think the one person, Jordan Whittington, had a hamstring issue. I didn't know about that. He didn't do a damn thing at the combine.
No,
So
he
he's
was
probably not going to get
standing around.
drafted. He's going to have to go crazy on the pro day to even get a chance. But he'll get signed.
Whoever gets him as an undrafted free agent is getting a dog.
Oh, he's making a roster. There's no way he's not.
Yeah, he's gonna be a dog for somebody. I could honestly kind of see him. He kind of reminds me of Puka a little bit with his play style.
I don't think he's as big and athletic as Puka, but I could see it. I could see it. He plays a little bit like Puka. He could take a hit. He's not afraid.
Yeah, he could take a hit. The run after catch. He's always trying to
He's
fight.
He's not afraid to block. That's why he's going to make a roster, because he can block.
Yes.
That guy is one of the best blockers coming out of college. He will block his ass off.
Yeah.
I'll say there was one more guy, but I can't remember what's it called. I'll say Texas. It was fantastic in the combine. Like 2 years ago, we didn't have a single person there. We've had it was a total of 8 people. I said it last week. A total of 8 people in the last 4 or 5 years at the combine. We had 11 this year, and we had, after Xavier Worthy ran it, the 4.21. We had 2 million people on Twitter looking at Texas's site and Texas's page. So we're gonna be getting some nice little recruits from it, guys. Just keep an eye on it. We'll have some videos coming out, but I'm excited. I'm excited for next year.
Well, Dell, I want to hear from Dell, the other guy that this draft goes through. So you have another week to sleep on who you think y'all are gonna draft. Did we change our mind? Do we want Drake May now? Because it's sounding like it's gonna probably be Drake May.
Sadly, I think it will be another North Carolina quarterback running through the midst of DC, Washington. It's sickening. I would love to see another running black quarterback in Washington. RG3 would have won the Super Bowl. I still say it to this day. Yeah, we're not giving y'all the package that y'all want. Pause. And so we're gonna have to settle for Drake May. Honestly, fuck it, just draft Xavier Worthy. The guy's a dog.
Wait. Sorry. You're talking about the Commanders?
Yeah, the Skins.
At 2?
Yeah. Because there's no way we're
you just take Jaden Daniels.
I would love that, Bruce, but it's looking like, you're gonna wish you drafted me.
Sean.
Yeah.
Well, it's either Drake May or Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels.
I think it should be Jaden Daniels, but I think Drake May's gonna go second.
Drake May's not a bad prospect either.
No, some people say he's just another Mitch. He is not Mitch. He is way more athletically gifted than Mitch.
He is definitely a different player.
I see
Mitch
people
was
say
not 6'4".
He's closer to Josh Allen. That's what people are saying.
Yeah, people say he's like Josh Allen.
His demeanor and the way he was answering questions did give me a Josh Allen feel. I will say that.
Yeah.
He's definitely a country boy.
Speaking
I'll
of
say one more
quarterbacks,
thing about Xavier Worthy. If John Ross wasn't so goddamn fucking shit, Xavier Worthy's going top 10. That's all I'll say. If John Ross was not so shit,
I have a question for y'all.
Him.
How do y'all feel about JJ McCarthy in this draft?
That's what I was gonna say. I saw a funny tweet the other day. It was like, "Oh, JJ McCarthy doing passing drills didn't look so hot, but the handoff drills, elite."
Yeah.
Hey, for real.
He missed a lot of throws. I was watching him actually.
Put him in a play action boot offense, bro. Come on now.
Well, I mean, considering what Jim Harbaugh had to say about him, I think that's really the only thing holding weight for him right now.
Yeah.
Michael Penix is definitely better than he is.
I've seen some people compare him to Alex Smith.
It's not a bad comparison.
I don't think that is either. I kind of like that comparison.
If he can get into a good situation, if he's in a good situation, it might not be too bad.
I think if Atlanta ends up taking him at 8, I think that'd be a good spot for him. I think
because he does have all the weapons around him, in Atlanta,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
still has a pretty solid defense
Yep.
there.
I think
Depends
you're
what
not going to
they're-
see much more than what Desmond Ritter gave to them and Taylor Heineke gave to them last year. Honestly,
You will see
I
a lot more than that from JJ McCarthy.
I
just
think
don't think so.
I think JJ McCarthy is more. I don't think he's that gifted, but he is more gifted than those two schmucks.
Yes, yeah, we'll say that he is.
Those two are fucking clown asses. Both of them.
If it actually happens, we'll come back to this video right here.
Yeah,
That's
Week
true.
16, in week 16, when Atlanta's looking for another quarterback.
I actually
We
did
have
have a
300,000 people listening to the podcast.
You want to go ahead? I'm going to go ahead and more like Mac Jones than Alex Smith will ever be.
Oh, I did have another question for y'all.
What's up, Bruce?
Y'all see Michael Penix's stock rising? Because the concern for him, I feel like, is he's a great ball player, no doubt, but he's already had multiple surgeries on his knees and shoulders. Now, he has been doing some examinations, like physicals, and they said for the combine that, he looked pretty good. But would you take a chance on him if you were trying to find a franchise quarterback, or is he more?
I take him with a day 2 pick.
I mean, yeah, it could kind of be like a project quarterback because the rates players get injured at in the NFL is like 20 times more than college.
He's not a project quarterback, though.
I'm
No, I
saying
don't
project in the sense though you're taking a risk on him.
I just don't know.
I don't even
Just got
really-
some
I don't
sore
even
knees.
really think-
With
I
the
don't
injury
even think
history.
you're really
What?
taking. I don't even think you're really taking a risk on him.
He's got
I
some
think
sore
whoever.
knees.
Well, you know
whoever
what player,
takes him,
you know what
whether-
kind of player it is, but Jake, all it takes
Yeah,
is one
he's
play.
going to be he's going to be a quarterback that's going to elevate your team to the next level if you are looking for that. If a Minnesota were to take Michael Penix, they might be fighting for second in that division.
That'd be a good spot.
Rumor
for him to
has
go,
it they
actually.
might try to get Trey Lance from Dallas.
Why are
I've
we
been
doing?
seeing
Why
that.
are we doing this Trey Lance thing
I
again?
don't understand
what
why.
I saw.
Where on earth did you see that?
I saw that a few times.
Why on earth are we
Once
sitting here
again,
talking about JJ McCarthy at 8, and now we're talking about Michael
I
Penix not
saw
even
it
getting
a
it
few
drafted in the
places.
first round? I don't
They even
understand
talked
that
about
at
it
all.
on ESPN.
You think Michael Penix is going ahead of JJ?
He should, but
I think so,
apparently
too.
he's not. JJ McCarthy showed fucking nothing at Michigan to put him in the top 10 conversation at all.
I
Go
mean,
look at the stats.
I think that's fair.
I think
so.
Milroyd's right.
If you
'cause
look at the
he didn't-
stats,
the
All
way
you're saying is go look at the stats, but
yeah,
I mean, he
what they
did go
look at is
27-1.
tape and his
He went
interviews.
27
he
and
did have
1.
some big time throws in that Ohio State game. He had some big time throws. I'm not. The
That
stats
one-
don't prove it.
He can throw a
That
dip
one-
down. He can throw a 10-yard pass every day. That's cool.
No, he had one throw against Ohio State that
One
I
throw.
don't think I've seen any other quarterback ever make this throw.
The one to Roman
I've
Wilson?
Never seen, yes, I've never
Okay,
seen a
I've seen
ball
that,
come
Jake.
over. I've never seen a ball come right over a defender's shoulder pad and skim their helmet right into the receiver's hands.
He does have some nice attributes to him. He can run a little bit too. I don't think he's he's a project too, I think.
Exactly, but
Yes, he's
definitely
more of a
something to
project.
work. I think there's something to work with if he's in a good situation. But if he shows up and he's drafted by like the Raiders or the fucking, I don't know, the
He's going to the
Saints.
Broncos.
Yeah, I feel like JJ would be
Saints have
better,
some.
like you were saying, Frank, rather than Desmond and Heineke, because he knows, because Desmond and Heineke thought they were Jesus Christ themselves. So
Yeah, they did.
So JJ will play to his weapons like he did in Michigan.
Yeah.
That's honestly one of the.
He could be a system quarterback.
That's one of the bigger abilities. One of the best abilities you can have as a quarterback is playing your skill sets around you.
Yeah, like Brock Purdy. That's why he was in the Super Bowl.
I think he can definitely do that. Well, that team was also just very loaded.
Exactly.
He could be a system quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as it stands, Michael Penix Jr. sat there and dissected motherfuckers. He might be 26 years old, but there's zero reason why we're not talking about his name.
I think he's good.
I
I just think he's a day 2 pick because of his age.
Age and injuries is what worry people about.
There's
Michael
some
Penix.
guys in the league that have already played 3 seasons, and they're still younger than him.
He's almost as old as Mahomes. He has 3 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, he is almost older than Mahomes.
He's not that old, but
he's
Mahomes
20.
is 28.
Oh no, he's not 26. I thought isn't he
20
24?
He's like 24.
Okay.
He'll be 25 when the season starts.
Okay, so he'll be 25. Yeah,
I believe.
No, that's a bit old. Sorry, you haven't even taken a snap, and there's some guys that have played a few years.
No. He'll be 24.
Okay.
He's 23. He's 23 right now, but he'll be
Not as bad.
24. He'll be 24 in like a couple months.
Okay, that's not bad at all.
He would come in the league and instantly be better than Justin Fields, though, Frank.
That's cap.
This guy.
It's
so cap. Also, you have to look at what is he going to the situation in Chicago? Yeah, okay, Jake. That guy would leave in a body bag.
if he comes to us,
that guy would leave in a fucking body bag. Well, okay, if Justin Fields got drafted to y'all, he'd be a solidified starting quarterback.
I hope so.
Yeah, he would. We stink. Anyways, besides the fact.
One last thing. You wanted to talk about people who we think are moving up the draft board. I'm going to go off and there's this receiver who ran a 4.39 with a 36-inch vertical and a 10.4 broad jump, almost identical to Garrett Wilson. Do y'all have any idea who I'm talking about?
A receiver?
4.39.
Odunze.
McConkey?
Oh yeah.
Lad McConkey made himself some money.
Yeah,
he'll get drafted. He'll get drafted maybe second or third round.
Yeah, I completely forgot about him. That is a good one, Jake. That's a real good one. All right. Anything else? Anybody? Any more NFL news? Yeah, Texans got Dalton Schultz.
Bears paid Walt has paid tight end with top 10.
Frank?
Huh? Top 10 auction.
What was that, Jake?
Get into a little bit of NFL news rather than combine.
What news do you have? This was news and combine. You got something else? Go ahead.
Well, the Seattle Seahawks are going to be looking for 2 new safeties.
Yeah, we already knew that. Those guys are shit.
Well,
hey, one of those guys was Quandre Diggs, Frank. Chill out a little bit on those guys are shit.
And last year, Quandre
he's not good anymore.
He was bad. I just wanted to say it's tough to see, but it had to happen in order for us to move forward. And we cleared up $34 million in cap space, so Patrick Queen, come on over.
Speaking a little bit free agency, the Giants ain't tagged Saquon. You know where he's going. H-Town, baby. Come on up.
I did see we're minus 200 to get him right now.
Saquon.
Ooh.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
That would be insane.
Well, also Josh Jacobs. What's the tampering period starts? What, next Tuesday? Next Monday?
Tampering period.
Yeah. Well, you can
legal tampering.
Your legal tampering.
It's basically free agency is basically started at that point.
Yeah. It's next week, no?
Yeah, it's like a week from today.
Watch us re-sign Zeke.
Y'all need a power back.
Tony Pollard would be a free agent.
We need a running back.
Lots of running backs.
Right now, the only running back we have on roster is Deuce Vaughn.
I'm very interested to see who's the first running back to get signed and where do they set the market, do you think?
Well,
Saquon Barkley's going to be the first one signed, and he'll probably set it at $12-something million, I think.
I don't know, though. I feel like... I don't know. We'll see what he does. I think he might get a little lower than people think if he signs elsewhere from the Giants.
I have a question for the Dallas boys in the call. My hopefully Bradley and Zay are tuned into this episode. They are big supporters and want Derrick Henry really bad. How do y'all feel about that?
Why the fuck would you sign Derrick Henry? What is that gonna do? What is that? Let's go get a 30-year-old running back who's trying to win a ring, and we can't even afford
Bradley and
our
Zay?
own tackle.
Who is
Hey,
this, Bradley and
do
Zay?
they know that Tyron Smith's
Honestly,
not gonna play?
Zay, you're an absolute sweetheart,
Bro.
and I've met Bradley before. He's a nice guy as well.
Yeah,
but you're
they're
two
both-
Cowboys
they're
fans
both
that I
angels.
wouldn't like to watch a game with. Because
think
if I ever see Derrick, if we waste money on Derrick fucking Henry in the offseason that we're about to go into, when we're losing Tyron Smith, our legendary left tackle, because we don't want to pay him money, we need to relax on paying guys like Derrick Henry. Because I had him in fantasy this year, and it was fucking awful. I'll tell you that. He's not that guy anymore.
Where's
That's your
Tyron
answer,
Smith
Sean.
gonna go?
I don't think you'd
A
pay
better place.
Well, hold up.
Literally
Let me
anywhere else.
let me speak
probably
for
gonna go for a ring.
Bradley. Yeah, let me speak for Bradley and Zay here. I think they are saying y'all would get Derrick Henry on like a veteran minimum. Y'all are gonna be paying no Derrick
Why?
Henry a lot of
Because
money.
y'all need a power back. Fucking Tony Pollard can't get his
They
freaking
don't need
little
a power.
ass.
They don't. They need a fucking new owner.
Y'all would have got.
They don't need a
Y'all
player.
would have
They're not
had
one player away
8
from a
more
championship.
touchdowns.
They're a whole goddamn team and
gonna
organized. You
draft
need a whole new
Jonathan Brooks.
franchise to win a championship.
I want us
Derrick
to draft
Henry's not
Jonathan
fixing
Brooks.
anything unless you want to wear his jersey to games and it'll become a vintage jersey in a year. Go ahead, sign Derrick Henry.
Bradley and Zay, don't worry. We're gonna draft a guy named Jonathan Brooks in probably the fourth or fifth round, and that'll be our guy. Don't worry about it.
You think he'll last to the 4th or 5th
After a
round?
torn ACL, it could happen. It's not gonna.
I
It's
don't-
barely gonna be
I
good
don't
before the
think
season
so.
started. He tore it in like week 7, week 8. He's not gonna be good for any of the starting camp. So I
He
mean,
said he would be ready for camp.
Cowboys fucking suck.
That's what they were saying at me.
that's
he
what
was
they
at-
all want.
on the
That's what
podium.
they want. That's what he wants to believe.
If dude, I bet you he's fine.
got a
He's gonna be
job in-
fine before the season, Ty.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
If Aaron Rodgers can be walking in a few weeks, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I don't see any.
Probably like
still
6
walking.
months.
I don't see any reason why you'd even want to take Derrick Henry. He wouldn't even
It's
fit into
so
the
many more
offense that we
needs.
fucking run. He wouldn't
There's
even
so
fit
many
into the
more
offense that we run.
He
Mike
would-
McCarthy runs
He would be
quick
the
slants all game.
better Zeke that
Quick
y'all had
slant.
2 years ago.
Kellen Moore doesn't coach for us anymore. We have Mike McCarthy calling the fucking plays.
Leighton Vander Esch retiring too. If anyone caught that,
Yeah, good.
It's a
I would
dumb
retire too
retire.
from Jerry World.
Damar being overshown, it's his position now. So
It's a fucking circus.
Yeah, congratulations.
be
Cowboys
good.
have like 6 linebackers on the roster.
it's not going to be good at all, dude. We're going to get
Who in
shit
the
on.
practice squad.
We're going
Teams
to
in
get fucking shit on.
shambles. Poverty
Honestly,
franchise.
Micah, get out of here, man. Just get out
Micah,
of here.
leave.
This-
Save your career.
is
Go
this-
somewhere else.
Is this gonna be the rise
Before
of
they
Drake May
franchise
next
tag
year?
you.
No,
to
we're-
lead the
We're
division?
not doing shit, man.
No, it's going to
Drake
be the Eagles.
May to lead the division.
I don't know. The
That's
Eagles
a
are
bold
fucking
statement.
shit too.
The Eagles.
Eagles
No,
are
our divi-
Eagles
our
and
division
Cowboys
are-
are in a
We're going to
fucking
be shit.
dump
I told
fire.
you we could win the division with 6 wins, beating everybody in the division.
Yeah, we're gonna be the new
Winning
NFC
no
South.
other game.
Well, the Eagles
Cowboys are not going to be that. Y'all are going to have a great regular season again, and it's.
Well, we have to play all the 1 seeds. I don't think we're going to have a great regular
They're
season.
not,
Well, you-
dude. Their team.
Well, you're
the
gonna have
team's in
6 free
shambles.
wins, guaranteed
That's
from
what
the
I'm saying.
NFC East.
We might win the division with 6 wins, just beating all of y'all, and y'all have less than 6 wins. Because we're going to be the worst division in football again. I said it like 4 months ago.
Whoever, if
Y'all
the
won't-
Commanders
y'all
draft
won't be
Jaden
worse.
Daniel, if the Commanders take Jaden Daniels, they're probably gonna win the division. Honestly, if he plays the
No,
Did
entire
you
our-
see
our
Dak
defense is
Prescott
so
too?
bad.
We're not going to be good. Dak Prescott fucking has
Your
a buzz
defense
cut.
is bad, Sean
Looks
Dell.
like he has. Looks
Who
like
the
he needs to have
fuck-
jean
who the
shorts
fuck-
on, and is about to drink 4
Bro.
Modelo's while mowing the
Dell,
grass. That's what
besides-
Dak Prescott looks like
He looks
now.
like a Chinese monk to me.
No, Sean.
It's
Besides
unbelievable.
Micah,
Yeah, he had that shit shined too. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Sean. Besides Micah, who the fuck has a defense in the NFC East? Who?
I mean, Trayvon's good when healthy.
We're gonna have Stephon Gilmore still next year.
So, okay, Gilly needs to get his ass
Yeah.
off the
Lamar.
NFL.
Dude,
Yeah,
We
signed him for
we
a
are
two-year
the
deal.
NFC East is a retirement home for corners, guys. We have
No,
Darius Slay,
he's
Stephon
not gonna have to
Gilmore,
guard the one.
fucking James
Bradbury.
Bradbury.
Kendall
Like, what
Fuller.
are we doing?
We had Deron Bland and Stephon Gilmore, the 2 and the 3. They had to get pushed up to the 1 and the 2. They're good. They're gonna be background guys sitting there guarding the shit cans, guarding the.
I mean,
I don't
Dallas'
know.
schedule is not that crazy. I'm looking at it right now. Y'all's opponents is really not that crazy.
If you get Saquon Barkley, no, I might not even go to the Dallas-Houston game. I don't want to see Saquon Barkley shit on us. I don't want to see that happen.
Okay, well,
Hey,
I'm looking at it right now.
I gotta watch Caleb Williams playing painted nails.
There is 5 games that I think y'all could lose on your schedule, but the rest look like wins to me. Maybe one more loss.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Jared Jones is gonna just draft another DT out of Michigan again, who weighs like 200 pounds at DT. And Mike Zimmer, you know what he might do? He might do actually what Dan Quinn couldn't do and move Micah Parsons back into the fucking box because we have a fucking safety block shedding tight ends for an entire goddamn season. So every team that runs the ball gets 100 yards a game.
Cowboys do play the Falcons, Panthers, Saints, and Buccaneers next
Oh,
season.
God.
They're gonna lose 3 out of those
win.
games.
No.
3 out of those
Yeah,
4 they're dropping.
Win all 4 of
I
them bitches.
fuck with that. Hell yeah, I fuck with that. Give us some wins.
Yeah, so 10 free wins, all NFC East and all NFC South.
Hell yeah, I fuck with it.
Dude.
We're gonna
All
be
right.
god awful, man. I'm not
All right,
excited.
boys, you ready to get to some picks here?
Yeah.
There.
The Arnold Palmer Invitational picks. Did anybody come up with a name yet?
Cockpit.
Honestly, I had one, but it was a little vile.
What is it?
I forgot it. I
Wow.
remember it.
Did you forget it, or is it
You
too
just
vile?
you just know it was vile.
It's pretty vile. I remembered it was vile. That's all I know.
We'll recap our last week picks and then spin
Yeah.
the wheel.
Yeah.
We'll come up with a name. All right, Sean, please reveal the picks from last week in the leaderboard of the Breaking Golf League.
Let's do the points.
Yeah, we'll do. I know that me and Chris both had 10 points because we had 2 top teners and fucking bottom losers. So I had 10, Chris had 10. Bruce had -1, I think. This Belgium guy missed the cut. Jake, how much did you have? 1 point.
So what did Chris have?
He had
Chris had, you and Chris had 10. I had 6. Noah had
-2.
-2. Ty had -1. Jake had, what'd you have, Jake?
I had 1.
1 point, and Zach got 0. No,
-1 because the Belgian
-1?
guy missed the
Okay.
cut.
Okay, so it's you and Chris, me, Jake,
Me and Zach.
Ty and Zach, Noah.
Let's lock in, Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, dude. I'm staring at. Also, why do you have a fucking Texas A&M helmet?
You just realized that?
You joke? Okay, all right. Now he's definitely not locked in. Let's get this over with.
All
I'm
right,
not kidding. I wasn't looking at that the entire time.
let me get the
I
wheel
was
out
looking at
for
everybody's
us.
screen but yours. All right, get the wheel out. And Chris is not here today, but Chris is just gonna get all the leftover golfers, and yeah.
He'll have to deal
We got
with it.
we got a stacked field. I think he'll be okay.
I think I might just penalize him 10 points too.
All right, let's.
You're going to be the Premier League now. Is that what you're?
I like watching the stream, man. This is a fun little.
Interactive.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it's only Shondell.
Hold on,
Nice.
motherfucker.
Yeah, so what's going on there?
8,
Oh, look at the typing skills. Hold on, show me something.
Oh.
Okay.
Spelled Frank's name
Or
wrong.
not.
All right. First pick. Hold on, let me move this over here so it's out of the way. All right, first pick.
Just B-mill. It's not Mill.
Let's
Fuck that guy. All
go!
right,
No
get outta
way
here.
again.
Serious?
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Let's fucking
Alright.
go.
Second pick.
That's Mill.
That's a
Let's
tie.
go. This
It's
is
good,
unbelievable.
bro. Me and Sean are gonna be last.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it to you, Ty.
I know he is. Look at him down there. Look at him.
Oh my god, me and Noah. It says Jake at 3.
Okay.
Oh no, Noah leaves me in the dust. Noah at 4. Damn, I kind of wanted back to back. Me 5th, Bruce back to back.
The back-to-back's not the worst thing in the world. So.
All right,
Alrighty.
1-1.
Pick him, Frank.
I'm taking Scotty
Pick 'em.
Scheffler.
Yeah, pick him. Go ahead. Okay. All right. That's fucking ridiculous. Okay. We're gonna go ahead on here. Now, wasn't really locked into the second guy, but I don't really know how he's played this year. But we're gonna go with Victor Hovland.
You took my 1-1. You bitch. It's
Whoa.
okay, because my number 2 been playing really well this year. I'm gonna take Patrick Cantley.
Yes, sir, Jake.
That's actually a really good
Good pick, Jake.
That is a good pick. PC.
Been playing really well. He lives in Jupiter.
Yeah, Jake.
Hopefully he continues.
Oh, that's in my car.
Who's next?
Noah.
Me.
No.
Like Jordan Spieth.
Yes.
That's who I thought you were going to take, Ty.
And for my 105? I'm gonna stick with my guns, My boy Cam Young again.
Okay.
Bruce gets the doubler here.
Well, I've been big on this guy since, I started watching the sport. Give me the pride of Sweden. Ludwig.
Fuck.
That's a good pick.
That was gonna
That's
be
a
my
really
pick.
good pick.
That was gonna be my
Ludwig
pick.
Aberg.
Yeah, that's a good golfer. He's playing well right now.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
And now let me go to one of my other favorite golfers. You know him as a 7-time winner. You know him as one of England's best. Give me Tommy Fleetwood.
Okay, so
Okay.
Bruce Deadass
Okay.
just picked both of my golfers that I was gonna pick. No cap at all. This man Bruce just picked both of my golfers.
Those are some good golfers,
This
too.
is fucking ridiculous.
All right.
Bruce, I'm gonna stat correct you though. Tommy Fleetwood doesn't have a win on PGA Tour.
Not PGA, Jake. It wasn't
DP.
PGA.
DP will do.
Thank you, Frank. Let's get it
DP
right.
will do.
For my second pick, I'm gonna go with a man. Some people might mistake his first name with the Z, but no, it is with an X, ladies and gentlemen. Xander Schauffele.
Okay. That's a good
There we
pick,
go.
too. It's a good pick, too.
All right, I'll fucking bite the fucking bullet. I'll take Rory.
Oh, GG.
DJ.
I was going to take
Tomato.
I was
Tomato.
gonna take him, too.
Tomato.
All right.
Man. Let's see. Give me JT.
There we
Fuck
go.
you, Jake.
Wow.
I wanted JT. That's a good pick, too.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me Wyndham Clark.
Oh,
Pick.
fuck you, Ty. That was my other pick.
That's a
Oh,
sneaky
you
I got
choice
both.
right
I
there.
got both of my guys taken, Frank. What else am I supposed to do?
Sneaky Royd.
I had
Sneaky
I had
Royd.
him on my list.
Sneaky
Dip it into the
Royd.
bag, Bronk. I'm dipping into the bag.
Sneaky Royd.
All right,
Got a
Frank,
sleeper for my last one
with
too.
your
I guarantee
double,
none of y'all are
Frank.
taking him.
Yeah, I got back to back, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get. They're playing together, so it's only right. Give me Sam Burns and give me. Fuck it, I'll just take Max Homa.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, so who'd you take?
Sam Burns and Max Homa.
All right, for my third and last golfer, I'm gonna take Sahith Tagala.
That's a good pick.
Every time I turn on the screen, he's on the leaderboard somewhere.
That's true.
Yeah, on opening day.
All right, I'll just wait. It's not me. It's Jake.
Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna go with. I knew he was on this list. Let him cook. Give me Minwoo Lee.
All right, I'll just take Hovland.
Ty took Hovland.
I took him
Yeah.
for this
Oh, he
first
did?
pick. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. I thought he took. Jeez.
You have Thigala, Hovland, and who, Ty?
No, I'm not even locked in.
Wyndham.
Wyndham Clark. Yep.
Oh,
Wyndham
okay. I
Clark.
thought Wyndham was. I don't know why.
Yeah.
All right then. I will take. Keegan Bradley.
Okay.
Egan Bradley.
So you
Love
know,
me some KB.
I'm just gonna stick with the guns while they're hot. Give me my boy
The
Jake
GOAT.
Knapp.
The go.
That's not a bad pick either. So
Half
nobody
time.
picked Matt Fitzpatrick.
Whoa! We got Bruce Arroyo.
Wow.
Oh, I thought. Oh,
Wow,
my
just
bad.
because of that, Frank.
Matt Fitzpatrick.
You men know
Somebody's
him well.
gonna pick him.
The pride of Los Angeles. Attended UC Berkeley in college.
That's a good pick too.
Give me Colin.
Yeah, that's a good pick too. I was gonna say nobody picked him.
I was debating between Colin and Minwoo.
Nobody picked Hideki?
Nobody's picked Hideki.
I don't think anyone picked any of the Asians.
Yeah.
Minwoo.
I picked.
Minwoo.
Australian.
He's technically Australian, but he's Asian.
He's Asian.
Saiwoo Kim. Still on the board.
Well,
No one's still there.
No one picks Ricky Fowler.
Nope, nobody did pick Ricky Fowler.
The famous orange.
Alrighty. So that's gonna be the Breaking Ball Golf League picks for the week. And is also gonna conclude the episode. I want to thank you guys so much for listening. The whole three of y'all. Make sure you go like, subscribe, check out the YouTube, check out the TikTok, check out the Instagram, check out. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Stop worrying about the viewer count too, Frank. Don't you worry about the viewer count. They'll come.